Hello. Darkest Parts here, Nico here. So I've seen this thing that artists do that do a lot of like big murals and stuff like Kipto and like 1000 where they take their spray paint cans and they'll like make a story out of it or they'll like make characters with it and they'll sell those or whatever. I don't plan on selling these or anything, but I thought it'd be cool because I use canvases as palettes when they start getting like uber freaking thick. Like you can kind of see. It's just like ridiculous trying to mix on these now because it's just so bumpy. I'm going to just turn these blobs into characters. And I should probably invest in some like colorful paint pens after this, but this is the first time. So yeah, let's give it a shot. When I started this project, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, which, to be honest, is kind of how I approach most of the paintings that you've seen on this channel, is I kind of just let Thalia make a background, and then I start painting, and a creature kind of forms out of that, and a story kind of forms out of that. But with this, there's so much already here. There's so much color, so much texture, so much raised edges, lower valleys, like so many weird things about this canvas. And it was honestly more fun just being able to almost tag it and just throw something onto these spots and these splotches and what I ended up thinking of as splashes. And weirdly, what this is kind of ended up reminding me of as I started working on it is like an amoeba or like the mitochondria is literally like in one of these at some point. But yeah, so it's gonna end up being what I call a monster splash, and I don't think this is what I'll do for every palette turned painting because I don't want to just throw them away. But yeah, it got a little monstery and a lot of eyes and tentacles and feathers and weird things. So I think it came out pretty cool. Thalia definitely loves it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, peace. Hello. What's up, Thalia? So, just a little update in the middle of this little video. So I'm doing this, as you guys know, with the little turning a palette into creatures reuse thing, because I've been inspired by like Tin Hun and Kipto doing like those cans and whatnot. And because of them, and because of all the other YouTubers, I'm going to add some color. I finally invested in a set of Poscas. So, oh, and I got Thalia some bracelets, and she would like those to be seen. They're bluey. Sorry.
I gotta put them back
Yeah, they're bluey charms. They're really cute. But yeah, I invested in a set of Poscas, so I'm gonna add some color to this guy. And does this make me a real YouTube artist now that I own Poscas? So, as I'm working on this, one thing that I'm finding really interesting with, well, first of all, working with these markers, never done it before. Water-based are so watery. I don't know why I didn't put that together, but I've only used the oil-based ones. So that was a challenge to learn this, but the texture of this with the raising has been so strange and such a weird challenge to try to get the ink down into these like crevices and stuff that I almost ended up leaning into it towards the end when I started adding color to these like shapes and whatnot. I was just kind of going with what was there on the canvas and just making something out of it instead of trying to like find certain splotches like I was in the beginning of this piece. didn't do much. I just kind of added some black here, some black here, and then I threw in this red and yellow down here. Alright. Forgot to press record on that one. Whoops. You know, I thoroughly enjoy this now that I'm finishing it up. The almost collage effect of the creatures kind of overlapping and touching each other and whatnot, like a cell, like I said earlier, really is just something I've never done anything like, and really was just really fun to be able to just kind of let go of what has kind of become my way of painting and my style and just do something different. And I'll probably end up doing something like this on a bigger canvas now, because I think it's a pretty cool idea. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and enjoyed the rest of the video and the music. And I left the image on longer this time because there's a lot to look at. So yeah, enjoy your scavenger hunt or I Spy game. All right. Peace, love. See you guys next time.